middle. The receiver has it. Caught at the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Looking to go deep down the middle. Into double coverage, and this will be caught.
What a catch.
De Benedetto will score on an 80-yard pass play.
Got the leg.
Oh, it's a fake, and McCone's going to head out to the far side of the field. Inside the 20, turns the corner, and he will score!
God, a little bit of LSU.
This broadcast of Stoughton High School Football is brought to you through generous support of these WSTO supporters. Stoughton Hospital, a proud supporter of WSTO programming. Stoughton Hospital is a 2010 Wisconsin Forward Award Master recipient, providing exceptional personalized service. Trusted care close to home. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency. Proven history of great customer service. Call to discuss a free insurance proposal and discover if he can save you money. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency is conveniently located in downtown Stoughton at the intersection of Main Street and Water Street. The UPS store of Stoughton. You can't do it all at once, but you can do it all in one place. 2364 Jackson Street, next to Papa Murphy's. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services, love and concern in action. The three things Crest values the most are service, service, and service. A proud supporter of WSTO programming. Inkworks of Stoughton, unique digital and offset solutions. Hanson Electronics of Stoughton, your local U.S. Cellular and Radio Shack dealer. Pizza Pit of Stoughton, a proud supporter of WSTO programming and the official pizza of WSTO staff.
On a rainy Friday night in early October, we welcome you to Collins Field for high school football. Tonight, it's the Monona Grove Silver Eagles at 7-0, 5-0 in the Badger South, taking on the also 7-0 and 5-0 in the Badger South Conference, the homestanding Stoughton Vikings. Nice to have you alongside with us. James Weingard with you tonight on WSTO TV and online at WSTO.tv. Great to have you along with us. Weather vastly different than it was a couple weeks ago when we were here. Tonight, cloudy, rainy, windy, 63 degrees. We're going to have rain throughout most of the evening, and we'll have a southeast wind right now at about 13 miles an hour. The Vikings won the opening toss. They will defer, and Monona Grove will get the opening kickoff of this ball game. And this one has a lot on the line. A conference championship is on the line. An undefeated season perhaps on the line, and it is going to be a lot of fun, we think. And the Silver Eagles again will get the ball first, and so the Silver Eagles come in an offensive juggernaut. They have not scored less than 42 points during the entire course of the year. They dropped 62 on Milton last week. And the Vikings, in total, Monona Grove has outscored opponents this year 341 points to 85. Meanwhile, the Vikings at 7-0 as well, as we mentioned, they have done a nice job as well. They have scored as few as 18, and they've been in the 30s and the 40s as well. And the Vikings have outscored opponents by a margin of 245 to 83. So that gets us set for tonight's matchup. Alex Ogden is the quarterback for the Silver Eagles, comes in with a 71.6 completion percentage, 1,806 yards. He has thrown 20 touchdowns and just one interception. So we get ready. Vikings helmets in the air. Sam McCone to kick the football away. You see the spots on the lens. Raining, wind blowing across from left to right. McCone approaches, and we are underway. And this will be fielded at the 7-yard line. Across the 10, 15, and 20-yard line. And a fumble. And it will be, let's see who's got it. Big pile up underneath, and it will be Viking football. The Vikings get the opening kickoff on a fumble, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikings. All right, so the first turnover of the game goes by way of the Vikings. They have it 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. And Jonathan Maligue is the quarterback. He's got the snap, and he will keep it on the keeper around the far side. Field across the 30-yard line, and he will be down at about the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Vikings. So 2nd down and 6 now for the Stoughton Vikings. They get the ball first, well, essentially the ball first after Monona Grove fumbled the opening kickoff. Rain coming down pretty significantly now. And it is 2nd down and about 6 for Stoughton. And that first handoff to Brady Shipper, the leading rusher in the conference. And Brady will get a couple of yards. And maybe he won't. He's going to actually end up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 7. Third down and 7 now for the Vikings as they come up. They'll send 2 receivers out to the far side, one on this near side. Shipper slides to the other side of Maligue, and he's going to get the handoff, and right up the middle, across the 25, he'll be down to about the 22-yard line. That would be a gain of 5, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. So a gain of 5. And it will be 4th down and 2. Should the Vikings go for a field goal here, it would be of 22 and 18, 40 yards. But the Vikings will go for it on 4th down and 2 with the rain pelting down on the field. So on 4th and 2, Shipper steps up to Maligue's right. He's got the snap. Shipper's got it. And up the middle, and he is going to push the pile forward. I don't think he's going to get to the 20-yard line. He's not. As a matter of fact, it's going to be no gain on the play. And so it will be a turnover on downs. Monona Grove's defense comes up strong, and it's 1st and 10 for the Silver Eagles, and they will have it on their own 23-yard line. So again, we mentioned Alex Ogden is the quarterback for the Silver Eagles. They'll come out for their first offensive set here, and we'll see what they can come up with after holding the Vikings to a 4 and out. Ogden standing in. Barks the plays out, has the snap and the handoff. And it's going to be Jackson Thompson with the run, and it'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd down. And 6. Coming off this way. And this is going to be Ogden for the run all the way across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. A gain of 21. First down for the Silver Eagles after the 21-yard gain. First and 10 from the 47. Ogden has a snap. No pressure. Throws deep down the far sideline, and that almost intercepted. Very nearly intercepted by Sam Wallin, and it's going to be second down and 10. Second down and 10 now from the 46-yard line, and they're going to move the ball back to where it was. They had it back at the 46. Now they move it ahead to the 47. 8:47 to go here in the opening quarter, scoreless. Monona Grove fumbled the opening kickoff. Vikings couldn't do anything with it. And now the Silver Eagles will hand it off, and this will be into Viking territory. Thompson again on the carry. And it's a gain of 4. Third down and 6 now from the Viking 48-yard line. Ogden has the snap, throws far sideline, has a receiver out there, and it's caught. And inside the 35, inside the 30, and down he goes at about the 25-yard line. Colton Moran with the catch. And he's down at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 22 and a first down. First and 10 now for the Silver Eagles at the 22-yard line. 27-yard line, beg your pardon. Handoff Thompson. Thompson off the left side, spins out of a tackle, and still pushing ahead. He's down at about the 10-yard line. And that would be a gain of 16 if they mark him down right at the 10. They do. 2 runs, 37 yards already for beg your pardon, that was Thompson. 3 carries for 34, throw to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Sam Hepp with the reception on the 10-yard pass play. And the extra point pending here. Horstmeyer to kick the extra point, and on its way, and it is good. So the opening, well, what could have been the opening drive goes down for Monona Grove, and it will be a touchdown pass. So it went from Ogden to Hepp. A 5-yard touchdown, or beg your pardon, 10-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was good, and it is 7-0 with 7:44 to play here in the first quarter. Again, a huge game tonight between these two teams, Vikings and Monona Grove, and the Vikings looking for their first conference championship since the mid-70s, and an undefeated regular season goes back another decade before that. And Horstmeyer to kick the football away for the Silver Eagles. Hutcherson and Montgomery back deep to receive for the Vikings. 7:44 left here in the opening quarter. And Horstmeyer, as all of the Silver Eagles are kind of huddled up behind the football. Now they spread out. So Horstmeyer to kick the football away. Rain still coming down, and it's on its way, and this will be into the end zone, and that shouldn't they shouldn't be letting him come out, because the rule is they can't get it out of the end zone. Once it gets in there, they have to place it back at the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him down inside the 15-yard line. This is a complete rule bust. Once it gets in the end zone, it should be a touchback immediately. Rather, they can't run it out. Referees are going to talk things over, and now they're going to confirm that it is a touchback, so the ball will be moved up to the 20-yard line. First and 10 Vikings now from their own 20-yard line. 7:36 left here in the opening quarter. Brady Shipper has it. Shipper up the middle, and off he goes! Across the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Vikings! Brady Shipper for 80 yards to answer, and it's a touchdown, an equalizing touchdown. And this one's even, almost even at 7-6. Right up the gut for Shipper. Nobody touched him, and he was off to the races. 80 yards, and the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this one up. McCone to try the extra point here to tie it up at 7. And snap to McCone. The kick is good. And with 7:24 to go in the opening quarter, we're now tied at 7. And let's take a look at that long touchdown run on the WSDO replay. There's the tail end of it. Shipper running away from everybody. And off he goes into the rainy night sky here in Stoughton. And we're tied at 7. So 20 seconds between scores, and we are all tied up now at 7. That is Shipper's 15th touchdown of the season, and that also puts him over 1,200 yards rushing on the year as well. And now the Vikings will kick off back to Monona Grove again. 7-7 our score. Sam McCone to kick the football away for the Vikings. As he approaches, and it is on its way. This one will be a relatively short-ish kick, fielded at the 9-yard line. And it's up the middle, still on his feet, and there he goes. Jackson Thompson, 91 yards on the kickoff return. (7:11) is the time of the touchdown. Jackson Thompson, 91-yard kickoff return. Extra point pending here. Thompson, they're giving him a little time because he's out there either as a holder or the kicker. Horstmeyer will kick it. Thompson's the holder. So he just ran 91 yards. Now he's going to hold the ball on the extra point attempt. So 7:11 to go here in the first quarter. And the extra point attempt is good. So 3 touchdowns in 33 seconds. And the Silver Eagles have the lead back now. It's 14-7. So back and forth and back and forth. Looks like the second half of the game against Oregon a couple weeks ago. Except here we're in the not quite through, halfway through the first quarter of this one. Weston Byler and Nathan Hutcherson back deep to receive the kick. (14-7) Monona Grove. 7:11 to go in the first quarter. 3 touchdowns in 33 seconds. And now Horstmeyer to kick the football away for the Silver Eagles. Both teams come into this matchup tonight at 7-0, 5-0 in the conference, and this one will be fielded and not as it goes through the end zone. And so the Vikings will start again on their own 20-yard line. 14-7. See if Brady can bust off another 80-yard run here.
First and 10 from the 20.
All right, first and 10 Vikings. And this will be Malik as he keeps it. He gets taken down after about a 3 or 4 yard gain.
Even 3 second and 7.
Three-yard gain for Malik. There's a look right down the rainy offensive line. And Malik to pass. Looking, throwing deep downfield, has a receiver. And it is caught. Nathan Hutcherson has it inside the 40-yard, right at the 41-yard line. 35-yard pass play.
25 yards.
So first and 10 now for the Vikings from the 21. And here goes Shipper again. Shipper off the right side, and he will score! Brady Shipper, 40 yards, and we're an extra point away from being tied again. So Brady Shipper in from 40. 6:08 left here in the first quarter. Sam McCone on to try the extra point. And extra point pending here. McCone's kick is good. And with 6:08 left here in the first, it's now 14-14. And we'll take a look at our replay. And there goes. Good blocking up front. Brady with a wide open look on that right side. Gets to the end zone. And now he has 16 touchdowns on the year. And we go back and forth in this first quarter. Just to give you an idea as to how important this game is in regionally, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 media groups up here in the press box tonight.
Jackson Thompson.
And
Jordan James Rucker are deep.
14 to 14, 6:08 left in the opening quarter. And now here come the Silver Eagles again. Thompson and Jenks Recker back deep to receive for the Silver Eagles. Sam McCone to kick the football away. We're tied at 14, 6:08 left in the first quarter. And this is going to be a bounding ball up the middle, fielded at the 30-yard line, 35, 40, and finally dropped at the 44, a 14-yard return. And on the return was number 20, Taylor Duncan. And so, good field position for the Silver Eagles at the 44-yard line with just over 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Yard line now for Monona Grove. Ogden, number 8, the quarterback. And that's going to be a handoff. Thompson slides out of 1 tackle, slides out of 2 tackles, hits the midfield stripe, and then gets pushed out of bounds. So the gain is 8. 32 yards on the ground, and it's 2nd and 2. 48-yard line, the line of scrimmage for the Silver Eagles. Ogden ready for the snap. Dropped his hand, high snap, throws far sideline. That catch is made. A defender falls down, and it's going to be another long touchdown. And this is Colton Moran for the touchdown from 48 yards. Ogden to Moran for 48. .546 left. And the extra point coming from Horstmeyer. And the kick is good. So 5:46 left to play in the first quarter. And it is now 21 to 14. We'll take a look at the touchdown pass and run. Here's a look at the replay again. Throw goes out to the flat, got behind the defense, just cuts back in toward the middle, and then outraced everybody, and it was indeed Colton Moran on the run. So with 5:46 left here in the first quarter, it's now 21 to 14. You would think that the rain might be an equalizer, but it is certainly not thus far. Horstmeyer to kick the football away. Hutcherson and Weston Byler back deep to receive again for the Vikings. 21-14 our score. We are 5:46 left in the first quarter. So a minute and 58, we've had 5 touchdowns. And this one will go into the end zone again. And another touchback.
First and 10, Stoughton from the 20.
So the Vikings will have it again. Both, I was going to say something that is actually not true. I was going to say both teams have scored every time they've touched the ball, but the Vikings got the opening kickoff fumble recovery, and they did not score on that first possession, but everything since then has been touchdowns. Malik, handoff, goes out to the far side, turns the corner, gets a nice block out there. Sam McCone on the end around. And that run goes for 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd down and 2 for the Vikings from their own 28-yard line. Malik readying for that was Tommy McLean in motion. Handoff Shipper, delays and dives forward. He's actually, looks like, going to lose a yard on the play. We'll call it no gain. 3rd down and 2. Clock runs 4:47, 46 and 45 to play here in the first quarter. 21-14 in favor of the Silver Eagles. Vikings have it 3rd down and 2. Shipper turns the corner, has the first down, and up the far sideline. He will be up close to the 40-yard line, and that would be a gain of 12. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 39, so it's a gain of 11. So already, Brady with 11 rushes for 135, 2 touchdowns. First and 10 for the Vikings from the 38-yard line. Snap back to Malik. He's going to throw it this way, and it's dropped by Max Fernholz. Incomplete.
Intended for Max Fernholz.
2nd down and 10 coming from the 38-yard line. 4:24 to go, first quarter. Malik on the season, 50 of 80. For 711 yards coming into the game tonight. Malik throws this way, and that's going to be short, intended for Hutcherson. And so that'll bring another incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Third down and 10. Vikings need to get to about just shy of midfield for a first down. Malik to pass, lobs it on a screen to Shipper, who gets escorted out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That'd be a gain of only a yard, and it'll set up a 4th down. Gain of 1. So 4th down for the Vikings. And now MG will come out and get a punt, and back deep to receive the punt is Jackson Thompson. Cade Spildy to kick the football away. Line of scrimmage, the 39-yard, make it 39-yard line. Spildy has it bounce off his ankles, and it's blocked. Scooped up by the Silver Eagles, and they'll be down at the 5-yard line.
Trent Gothard on the block in the recovery. First and goal from the 7.
So after the blocked punt, it'll be first and goal for the Silver Eagles at the 7-yard line. The snap was bad. It hit Spildy in the ankles. And now a golden opportunity for the Silver Eagles. Handoff Thompson right up the middle inside the 5. And he is short to the end zone, a gain of 5.
Kevin Miller on the stop. Second and goal.
And on the handoff, it goes off the left side, and it's a touchdown.
Monona Grove.
Extra point pending here from Horsemeyer. And the kick is good. So we are down to 3:39 left in the first quarter. And it's now 28-14. There's a look at the cheer squad down in front of a wet home crowd here tonight. So now the Vikings down by 2 touchdowns. We'll see what they can do once they get the ball back here. 3:39 to play in the first quarter. Byler and Hutcherson back deep to receive again. Horsemeyer to kick the football away for the Silver Eagles, who lead 28-14. And this is high in the air, and it will be into the end zone again for another touchback. So the Vikings will have it again, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And they trail by a score of 28-14. 3:39 left here in the opening quarter. Malik with Brady Shipper standing next to him. Jonathan barks out the plays. Shipper's got it. Heads off to the right, and a shoestring tackle knocks him down after an 8-yard gain. Give him 8 on the play, and Brady's up to 143 now. 3:17, 16, and 15 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd down and 2 for the Vikings. Malik has it. Shipper's got it on the handoff. And that's going to be a loss of a yard or 2. Sam Gronsky chased him down from behind. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 2:43 left. Vikings need a couple of yards for a first down. Shipper again. Shipper's got the first down as he crosses the 30. He's up to about the 33. It's a gain of 4 and a first down. Two and a half minutes left here in the first quarter. First down and 10 for the Vikings on the 32-yard line. Shipper is going to get swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. The whole interior of the defensive line for Monona Grove was ready for it that time. And Brady is going to lose 4, well, call it a loss of 3. So it's going to be second down and 13. Back to the 29-yard line. .143 remaining here in the first quarter. Malik keeps it this time, and Malik is going to get knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, but there's a penalty marker down. This is our first penalty flag of the game, and it will be holding against Stoughton. They'll decline the penalty. It's going to be a loss of another 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 15. So 3rd down and 15 now, 1:17, 16, and 15 to go in the opening quarter. Vikings need to get to about the 43-yard line for a first down. And Malik is not pleased with what he sees out on the field, and so he calls timeout. So Vikings trailing 28-14, just over a minute to go in this opening quarter. We have gone back and forth and back and forth. And we welcome you into our broadcast position. James Weingard with you here tonight on WSTO TV. And we have a cast of thousands with us up here in the press box tonight. We mentioned earlier that this, of course, a very important game. Both teams come in at 7-0, 5-0 in the Badger South Conference. And we've got two radios here, 3 TVs, I think, are here. So lots and lots of coverage here tonight. And the Silver Eagles fumbled the opening kick. Vikings had it 1st and 10 on their own on the Silver Eagle 30, but couldn't do anything with it. And then we went back and forth, 4 or 5 touchdowns over the course of about 3 minutes. And Silver Eagles have scored 2 in a row, and now they lead by a score of 28-14. And now a huge 3rd down play, as much as a 3rd down play can be huge in the first quarter of a game. Vikings have it 3rd down and 15. And it's going to be a play fake. Malik looks, throws down the middle, and that's too tall. Intended receiver was Sam McCone. It's incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down. So Jonathan Malik now is 2 of 5 for 37 yards. And now we'll see if the special teams can recover from the last bobble, as the last time that they were punting, the ball bounced off the ankles of Cade Spildy. And now we've got an official's timeout. Jackson Thompson stands back at his own 40-yard line. Spildy's got it high, turned over nicely, and this will take a big Stoughton bounce inside the 30, and it'll fall dead at the 27-yard line. a 46-yard kick. And now the Silver Eagles will have it back again. First and 10, Monona Grove, 27-yard line, the line of scrimmage with 53 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Ogden readies for the snap. Quick throw out to the far side and escaped another tackle, and the catch was made by Lucas Gerlach. And that run goes for nothing. No gain on the play, and it will be second down and 10 with 25, 24, 23 seconds left here in the first. Down to 17, 16, 15. Ogden readies, has a high snap. Thompson has it again on the run, and he burrows his way up close to the 35-yard line. It will be short of that, but a gain of 6. And we have reached the end of the first quarter with our score, Monona Grove 28 and the Vikings 14. This is high school football, the Badger South Conference on WSTO TV. So 28-14 our score as we change ends and get into the second quarter. And again, we've got not exactly stellar weather tonight for this football game. Fog and really kind of a steady light rain at the moment. We are expecting maybe some stronger weather to come through a little bit later on tonight. So looking at the radar, should have a little bit of a break in the rain here in a little bit, but then there's a line of storms behind that. So hopefully that will not have too big of an effect on us as the evening rolls on. So we begin the second quarter now. Vikings trailing 28-14, and the Silver Eagles have it third down and 4. From the 34-yard line. There you see Ogden, the quarterback, number 8. Thompson stands next to him. And Ogden readies, delivers, and it's dropped. Intended receiver was Jordan Jenks-Recker, and it's incomplete, so the Silver Eagles will have to punt for the first time tonight. Hutcherson back deep to receive for the Vikings. And joining him is Gavin Miller. Horstmeyer to kick the football away for the Silver Eagles from the 34-yard line. He's got it. Kick high in the air. Miller's got it at the 38 and down at the 40. 28-yard kick and about a 2-yard return. And now the Vikings will get the ball back. Just underway here, second quarter. The 39-yard line is the line of scrimmage. Jonathan Malik, the quarterback again for the Vikings. And we've got a whistle stopping play. Timeout, Monona Grove. So 28-14 our score, 11:48 left in the first half. And on WSTO coming up this Halloween season, there will be some scary movies on, and I don't know if we have a message about that, but we will tell you that the Halloween tradition continues here on WSTO TV with a couple of movies coming up toward the end of the month, and the Vikings will, switching gears anyway, will be on the road next week to wrap up the regular season. They'll be at Fort Atkinson next Friday, which, talking about Halloween and scary stuff, Friday the 13th. Vikings coming into this game off of a win against Watertown, 49-7. They beat Oregon 30-27, beat Monroe 18-0, beat Milton 35-7, beat Edgewood 37-0. They beat Baraboo 33-14 and beat Portage 43-28 to get to 7-0. And now 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 38-yard line. Back on the snap, play fake, Malik throws over the middle, catch made, and that will be at the 50-yard line. Hutcherson on the catch, and it will be a gain of 12 and a first down. So Jonathan now 3 out of 6 for 49 yards. Vikings bring it up quickly, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line, and the handoff to Shipper. Shipper off this near side, breaks free, spins his way across the 40 and down to the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 13, and another Viking first down. One of the things that people talk about Brady Shipper so much and why he's such a good runner is that he waits and delays and pauses until his blocking gets out in front of him, and that's how he gets through those gaping holes. And he's already up to 157 yards rushing tonight. And another opportunity here. This time he's going to run out of real estate over here on this near side and wipes out one of the coaches. And this time Brady will be taken out of bounds for a loss of 1. So a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. Coming up on a minute gone by here in the second quarter. 2 receivers out to the far side. Looking from behind the offense at Malik, the quarterback, and he's going to hand it to Shipper off the left side. Drives forward across the 35 down to about the 33. That would be a gain of 4. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 from there. Third down and 7 now. Vikings need to get to about the 25-yard line for a first down. Shipper's got it on the run coming this way. Now cuts back toward the middle. He's going to be stopped well short. As a matter of fact, he's going to lose a yard of on the play. So it will set up 4th down and 8 back to the 34-yard line. 10-10 to go. Vikings look to be going for it here as the quarterback Malik over talking to Coach Dan Prahl. And it's going to be 4th down and 7. But before anything happens, we will have a timeout. Vikings call time. 9:50 remaining in the second quarter. And it is going to be 4th down and 7. So both teams huddle up on their respective sidelines. Monona Grove leading 28-14. As you see on your screen, Vikings have used their second timeout here in this first half. 9:50 remaining. There's a look at the fans all covered up as you may or may not be able to see the rain still coming down pretty good. $9:50 remaining in the second quarter. Vikings are going to go for it here, or appear to go for it anyway. Malik has the snap, back to pass, looking, throws deep downfield, and this is too far. Intended receiver was Chase Kotlowski. It is incomplete, and it will be a turnover on downs. So the Silver Eagles will get the ball back now with 9:44 left in the second quarter, and they will have it 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. Ogden up close to under center, now backs up toward that shotgun formation with Thompson standing next to him. And Thompson's got it. And Thompson squirts through across the 40 up to the 42-yard line, and that would be a gain of 8. Gain of 7, they'll call it. And so that will set up 2nd down and 3. 9:21 to go in the second. Ogden hands it to Thompson, and he gets blasted, and he's going to lose yardage on the play. Miller on the stop for the Vikings. Ball goes back to the 45, so that's a loss of 3. 3rd down and 5 now. 40-yard line, the line of scrimmage. Malik looks at changing the play. We're coming up on 8.5 minutes. Ogden still looking things over. And now we've got a timeout called. Monona Grove calls time. And so that will be their 2nd timeout used here in the second half. And now both teams with just 1 timeout remaining. Breeze has picked up a little bit. Rain has also picked up. It looks like it's fog and rain across the field. And there you see the cheerleaders down here on this near side on the track as they dance along to the music. 8:27 to play here in the second quarter. Vikings got the opening kickoff by way of fumble, and they couldn't do anything with the football as it was. They got it on the 30, they got down to the 22, turned it over on downs. Now 3rd down and 5 for the Silver Eagles. So 3rd and 5, Silver Eagles need to get to the 45-yard line for the 1st down. Play fake, throw far side, through the hands, and batted out of the air. Sam Hepp had it go through his hands, and one of the Viking defenders almost got it. And so it will be a turnover on downs as the Vikings hold defensively, and they'll take over 1st and, wait a minute, what am I talking about here? Now that was 3rd down, now we're on 4th down. Nathan Hutcherson. And Gavin Miller back deep to receive for the Vikings. Punt, high into the air, and this will take a Silver Eagle bounce and fall at the 26-yard line. 34-yard kick. There's a look at the Vikings with the rain coming down. It is 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 8:14 to go in the second quarter. Malik standing by himself, looking to throw. Quick throw up this near sideline, and it's caught. And he stepped out of bounds. That's Brady Shipper, and he is out at the 46-yard line. 29-yard run, pitch and catch. So a 29-yard pass play and a first down for the Vikings. Nope, beg your pardon. It's going to be back to the 49-yard line, so that actually goes for 24. Hand off to Shipper, and that is going to go for maybe 2. They'll give him 1. So 2nd down and 9. As you see, our camera up top getting a little wet, and we're getting kind of spritzed inside the box here now too. Second and 9. Snap back, quick throw, and dropped. Max Fernholtz couldn't hold on to it. 7:27 left in the second quarter. 3rd down and 9 from the 48-yard line. Malik with Shipper standing next to him on 3rd down and 9. Brady's got it, delays, now pushes forward, and he will be stopped at the 46, which would be a gain of 3, and that will set up a 4th down play. So 4th down and 6. Spildy to punt. Thompson back deep to receive. Snap back. And this one will be high in the air, and it's going to go directly out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. Referee goes down to the 15. 6, and that's as far as they're going. 15-yard line. .6:23 remaining here in the second. Thompson with the run and lost the football. There was a fumble on the play, and there's a big pile. Looks like Monona Grove got it by initial indication, and they did. So Thompson, they wind the clock. 6:13 is what's remaining on the clock right now. Gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 coming for the Silver Eagles. Thompson again, he's going to try around the right side, and stopped and stood up. They'll give him forward progress. To the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 6, and should be right at the first down marker. It is. So a first down for the Silver Eagles at the 28-yard line. 6 minutes even to play halfway through the second quarter. Thompson again, up the middle, breaks free, still on his feet, and across the 45 and down to the 40, or up to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 18, and that'll be a first down. First and 10 from the 48, and again the Silver Eagles come up quickly. Approaching 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. First and 10 from the 48-yard line after the 18-yard Thompson run. Play fake. Ogden has it. Throws deep downfield, and this will be nearly intercepted. Oh, boy. Sam McCone had both hands on it and could not reel it in. Incomplete pass, and it will be second down and 10. Oh, but they're going to call a penalty on the Vikings for pass interference. So this will be a 15-yard penalty against the Vikings. They'll move it down to the 30, looks like 36, 37-yard line, 36. First and 10 now. Clock stopped with 5:20 to go. There's a look at Ogden from behind the defense, and Thompson has it straight up the middle. Across the 30, down to about the 28-yard line, and that would be a gain. That's a gain of 8. Up the middle, and it'll be a first down. Gain of 6 that time for Thompson. 23-yard line now, the line of scrimmage. And the quick throw out this way. Catch made, cuts back in toward the middle. Still on his feet, hobbles along and breaks through out of the pile, and he will score. Lucas Gerlach from 22 yards out breaks about 6 tackles as they had him dead to rights over here on the sideline, and he gets into the end zone, and the Silver Eagles now lead 34-14. Horstmeyer on to try the extra point. 4:32 remaining here in the first half. And it's a fumble on the kickoff, or on the extra point, and it will be ruled dead. That's all they can do. So 4:32 left here in the second quarter. We'll take a look at the touchdown catch and run on our replay. One, two, three, four, five, six, and 6 players, and they got through all of them, and it's going to be a touchdown. And Monona Grove now leading 34-14 after the extra point was no good. So 4:32 left. Rain continues to fall here across Collins Field, and our guys on the cameras down there doing a very nice job under what are tough conditions tonight. 4:32 remaining to play here in the first half. I finally brought my coat up and am covering my papers here because rain kind of spilling in a little bit. And this will be fielded on a catch at the 5-yard line coming this way. Now right up the middle is Hutcherson across the 35, and he's down at about the 37-yard line. So a 30-yard return, 32-yard return. Vikings will have it 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line with 4:25 to play here in the opening half, and the Vikings now trail 34-14. 1st and 10 Vikings. Malik has it, play fake, throws down the far side, and that is off the fingertips of Sam McCone, and it will be 2nd down and 10. It's interesting because the rain now looks like in one bank of lights, the rain sheets are going one way. In the other bank, the rain sheets are going the other way. 2nd and 10, Malik has it, handoff to Shipper, and Shipper gets into the sideline. And Shipper gets 2. So now 3rd down and 8 with 4:15 left. Third down and 8. Flags down, and it's going to be a false start against the Vikings. So now it'll be 1st and 15, or make it 3rd and 15 for the Vikings, 3rd and 13. 4:15 remaining in the first half.
3rd and 14.
Malik on an option going to the far side, now turns upfield. He's going to get swallowed up. He's going to pick up about 4. So he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, and that is that. So it'll be 4th down and 10 after the gain of 4. And we are under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Spildy to come out to punt the football away. Jackson Thompson back deep to receive for the Silver Eagles. Line of scrimmage, 37-yard line. A huge gap set up here for the Vikings on their punt. And the rugby punt comes this way, and he's going to send it end over end directly out of bounds. And this is going to be a very short kick. They'll mark it down at the 46-yard line. So 13 and 4, 17 yards is the distance for the kick. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Silver Eagles at the 46-yard line, their own 46, and plenty of time. 3:13 left here in the second quarter, and Silver Eagles already leading 34-14. First down and 10 from the 46. Ogden, and That's going to go nowhere as the handoff went to Thompson. He got popped in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of a yard. So second down and 11 now, back to the 45. We're under 3 minutes to go. Both teams still with one timeout remaining. Second and 11 from the 45-yard line. Ogden checks over to the sideline. And Thompson will set up on the other side. 2.5 minutes left. Play fake. Ogden looking to throw. Launches deep down the far sideline, and this is incomplete. Good defense there by the Vikings, and it's going to be third down and 11. Gerlach was the intended receiver. And now third and 11 from the 45. Clock stopped with 2:24 left in the first half. Ogden claps and looks over toward his sideline. Now gets reset on this third and 11 play from the 45-yard line. Ogden's got it back to pass. Throws middle screen to Thompson. He fumbled it. Picked up by the Vikings. And there they go. Oh, they're going to rule it incomplete. Back at the line of scrimmage, they're ruling it incomplete. Wait a minute. There's going to be some unhappy Stoughton fans, not to mention coaches. But it was the referee on the far sideline that came in and ruled that the pass was incomplete. Hopefully we'll have a look at the replay here in a second after the punt. But they'll call it incomplete. Line of scrimmage now, 45-yard line. Horstmeyer on to kick the football away. 2:12 to go in the second quarter. Otherwise, it would have been a scoop and score for the Vikings, desperately needed. And Horstmeyer has it, kick high in the air above the lights, and it falls, takes a big Monona Grove bounce inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. 38-yard kick and no return. 2:02 to go in the first half, and the Vikings trail 34-14. So we'll see what the Vikings can do here with one timeout left and trailing by 20 from the 18-yard line. Of course, need to be careful. Malik with two receivers on the near side. That's Hutcherson in motion. Play fake, now throws, and it's caught across the 50, across the 40. Chase Kotlowski with the catch and run. They mark him down at the 38-yard line. That's a 40-yard gain. So a gain of 40, and we have 1:50 to play in the first half. First and 10 Vikings at the Silver Eagle 38. Vikings will get the ball to start the second half. Oh, by the way. Now first and 10, handoff. Shipper goes off the left side and breaks free. And a shoestring tackle knocks him down at the 20-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 18. That's a gain of 20. We have an injured player down for the Vikings, it looks like. Brady Shipper with that last run has 19 carries for 185 yards. A couple of touchdowns as well. 1:34 remaining in the second quarter. 34-14 Monona Grove. However, Vikings on the move.
Now that's what they call a shoestring tackle. First and 10 for the
Clock runs,
17.
1:23, 22 and 21 to go in the second. Vikings first and 10 on the Silver Eagle 18-yard line. Malik has it. Hands to Shipper, started in the middle, comes out to the right, and he will get into the end zone for a touchdown. 17 yards, and Brady Shipper cuts the lead down to 34-20. With that run, I've got Shipper over 200 yards tonight, and that is his third touchdown of the evening.
Sam McComb just does the extra point.
Extra point now for Sam McCone. And it is blocked. It's blocked, and then they run it. It's going to be fumbled into the end zone. The referee had turned over to call. You hear the disgruntlement of the fans. It was blocked. The Vikings picked it up and tried to run it in for the two-point conversion, but they killed the play. They were so the extra point blocked. And with 1:06 to go in the second quarter, we'll take a look at the UPS Store replay on the Brady Shipper touchdown run. And there was the run up the middle, comes out to the outside. Shipper gets to the corner of the end zone. And then I don't know, Derek, if you can run the extra point as well, if you've got that recorded. So 34-20 is our score at the moment. We'll see if we can get that extra point queued up here for you in a minute. And Vikings will kick off here with 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's a look at the extra point. The kick was blocked. You see the referee there telling us that it was no good. It looked like they may have gotten the corner of the end zone, but they had called the play dead already. And here's a squib kick that will be fielded, bobbled at the 15-yard line. And Thompson picks his way across, I beg your pardon, that is Jenks Recker on the return across the 35. 1 minute even to go in the second quarter, and it's back down to a 14-point difference. Silver Eagles will have it first and 10 on their own 37-yard line with 1 minute even to play. First and 10 for the Silver Eagles of Monona Grove on the 37-yard line. 60 seconds to go in the half. And handoff Thompson. Thompson bounces out to the outside, gets into Viking territory across the 45. Flags down all over the place.
Jackson Thompson on the carry.
So the clock will stop with 49 seconds. And there are flags at the Viking 49. Face mask against Stoughton.
Calls face mask against Stoughton.
So they move the ball down to the 38-yard line. That was a run of 16. 37-yard line. Thompson right up the middle. Oh.
Jackson Thompson on the carry.
25-23, gain of 15 that time. Whistle stops play. Vikings will call timeout.
Timeout.
Stoughton calls timeout. It's the last one of the half for them. And 38 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Let's strike it in front of the Stoughton bleachers at this time. Thank you.
It is 34-20. Silver Eagles on the run here. They're down to the 28-yard line of the Vikings with a 1st and 10. Again, we're down to 38 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Silver Eagles have it, first and 10 on the Viking 28-yard line. And Ogden has the snap, in trouble, rolls far side, stops, heaves all the way back across the field, back of the end zone, it's caught for a touchdown. Jenks Recker on the 28-yard pass play. Horstmeyer to try the extra point. They bobbled it again. He got it away, and it's good. 29 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Silver Eagles now lead 41-20. We want to thank Adam and others from Charter Spectrum helping us get lines put in to bring you a little clearer picture tonight from Collins Field on this Friday night, the 6th of October. We certainly appreciate all of their efforts in helping with some technical issues from a couple weeks ago. It is now 41-20. 29 seconds left here in the first half. Byler and Hutcherson back deep to receive the kick from the Silver Eagles. Horstmeyer bounds one. And this will be picked up over on that far side at the 15-yard line, and that's going to be the end of that. 24 seconds left in the first half. And it will be at the 16-yard line for the Vikings, 17-yard line, 1st and 10 there. 24 seconds remaining. Vikings have no timeouts.
1st and 10 for the 16.
Three receivers near side, one to the far side. Silver Eagles back up a little bit. Malik rolls out from the pocket, now heaves downfield, and this is almost caught by Joey Lapine. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now.
2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 from the 16. Looks as though the rain has stopped for the moment. Now just foggy a little bit. 2nd down and 10, handoff Shipper. And Brady breaks free. Oh, and just trips up at the 25. That'll be a gain of 8, and the Vikings do not get another playoff. It was a gain of 8 for Shipper on that last run, and we have reached halftime with our score, the Monona Grove Silver Eagles 41 and the Vikings 20. We'll take a timeout here. We'll come back. Second half straight ahead. This is high school boys football, the Badger South Conference on WSTO TV.
Mike Daniels is your local award-winning farmers insurance agent and dedicated community member. After Mike served 5 years in the U.S. Army, he earned several college degrees which culminated in his MBA from Keller Graduate School of Management. Ultimately, Mike and his family moved to Stoughton, and he became an active community member. Mike is proud to serve as a board member for the Stoughton Hospital Foundation, the Stoughton Rotary Club, and the Home Buyers Roundtable of Dane County. He is also a board member in training for the Shillelagh Foundation.
Hi, my name is Jeff Moyer. I live just outside Stoughton, Wisconsin, and I am an active member of the community here. And I'm more or less to talk about my experience in working with Mike Daniels at the Mike Daniels Agency Farmers Insurance. And most importantly, the reason why we were attracted to Mike Daniels and his farmers agency was Mike's involvement in the community is second to none. We find that really important if you're going to have a small business in town here, much like our own business. To be involved in the community and to give back is something we really value. And bottom line, Mike Daniels is a real human being, raising a family in our Stoughton community or just outside the Stoughton community. And I guess he's an insurance agent that you can trust.
Feel free to give Mike a call at 608-492-3444 or stop into his agency in downtown Stoughton, and he'd be happy to help you with all of your insurance needs.
I say, I'm watching WSTU.
There are times after an illness or injury you need extra care. Stoughton Hospital's Home Health provides the care you need in the comfort of your own home. We have nurses, social workers, therapists, aides, and caregivers to assist you. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care close to home.
I say, I'm watching WSTU.
To our athletes and athletic program here at Stoughton High School. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our current honorary S Club members. Our current honorary S Club members are Harvey Anderson, Tom Jones, Archie Christensen, Matt Christensen, Larry Deutsch, Brad Fuller, Ronald Persett, Jim Gerber, John Gerber, Stephen Grady, Bob Grieber, Donald Hagan, Richard Hall, Steve Kittleson, Todd Kittleson, Bob Klitsky, Laura Klitsky, Barb Klitsky, Lyndon Knight, Dan Loremick, Barbara Lowe, Mike Lowe, and Jim Martin. Gary Morstad, Dr. David Nelson, Dr. Frank Nichols, David Nielsen, Mary Norland, Randy Olson, Joe Palumbo, Harold Peterson, Doug Footteller, Beth Beaver, Dan Perkle, Teresa Perkle, Jim Qualley, Rich Reitzner, Mark Rostowski, Tim Rush, Bill Schoenbeck, Paul Selmo, Scott Sharp, Dennis Sheehan, Joe Sheehan, Carol Scavlin, Dave Scavlin, Eric Spiegel, Scott Stokes, David Stronach, Dale Tyler, Roger Utermark, Barb Liam, Terry Boxford, Richard Weasel, Troy Wazer, Bob Worsland, and Craig Wood. Put your hands together for our current S Club members. At this time, Bill Powell, our athletic director, will present the 2017 recipients with their honorary S Club letter. Put your hands together for this year's recipients.
I say,
Diana
I'm
Olson
watching
and Pete Mike.
WSTU.
In order for any program to have success, there needs to be those that make contributions to the kids and the program in various ways. Our first inductee, Donna Olson,
There are times after an illness or injury you need extra care. Stoughton Hospital's Home Health provides the care you need in the comfort of your own home. Our professional nurses and therapists will educate you and your family on how to manage your illness, address specific problems you are facing, and teach you skills to speed recovery so you can safely remain in your own home.
We accept a wide variety of insurance plans including Dean, GHC, Humana, Physicians Plus, Unity, and more. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
We welcome you back now to Collins Field here in Stoughton, which is now relatively dry than what it was just a little while ago. As the rain has stopped for the time being, Monona Grove leads over the Vikings by a score of 41-20. Taking a look at our scoring summary from the first half, this might take a while. Ogden to Hep, 7:44 left in the first quarter. MG leads 7-0. On the first play after the kickoff, Brady Shipper goes 80 yards, and it's tied at 7. 13 seconds after that, Jackson Thompson, a 91-yard kickoff return, and the extra point good. It's now 14-7. 6:08 left. Brady Shipper 40-yard run, extra point good, now 14-14. Ogden to Moran at 5:46 to play in the first, and that was a 48-yard pass, 21-14 for the Silver Eagles. Then Thompson again, about 2 minutes later, a 1-yard touchdown run, 28-14. Ogden to Gerbach, a 22-yard pass, the extra point was no good, and at that point then it becomes 34-14. Brady Shipper got back in the act again, 17-yard run with 1:06 left in the second quarter. The extra point was blocked, and that made the score 34-20. And then just before halftime, Ogden found Jones Recker with a 28-yard pass, and that the extra point was good. And that's where we stand now. It's 41-20. Taking a look at our Stoughton Hospital stats report, rushing 141 yards for Monona Grove, 227 for the Vikings, 130 passing for MG, and 113 for the Vikings. So total yards, actually not that bad, 271 to 340. And then penalties, that bottom line actually should say penalties, but it's been a pretty penalty-free game, just 4 for a total of 50 yards between the two teams. And so we get ready for the second half now with the Vikings trailing 41-20. Again, we mentioned at the top, both teams come into the game 7-0 Winner of this game will be the Badger South Conference champion. Vikings looking for their first conference championship win, or first conference championship, I should say, going back almost, well, actually over 40 years, 1975. And the undefeated season, of course, undefeated regular season. Vikings haven't had one of those in over 50 years. So the Vikings will get the ball to start the second half.
Start the second half. Nathan Hutcherson and Weston Byler deep for Stoughton.
Hutcherson and Byler back deep to receive for the Vikings.
Will Horstmeyer to kick off for Monona Grove.
Glad to have you along with us tonight on WSTO TV and online, WSTO.tv. Horstmeyer to kick the football away to start the second half. Puts a boot into it, and this will be fielded at the 5-yard line. Has a 10, 15. Hutcherson sidesteps one tackle, breaks through another one, and can't get through the next wave.
Hutcherson on the return.
And he is down at about the 22-yard line.
Jack Swart on the stop.
First
Ball
and
at the
10
20,
Vikings.
First and 10, Stoughton.
Jonathan Malik, the quarterback, has the ball, looking to throw on first down. Rolls out near side, still on the roll, still on the hunt. Now throws, sideline, catch made.
Max Fernholtz.
Max Fernholtz, who had a couple of drops in the
Gain
first
of
half.
11, first and
It's
10,
a gain of 11. So first and 10 for the Vikings at the 35-yard line. Shipper gets the ball and runs right into the line. No gain on the play, and it'll be second down and 10.
Gain of 1, second and 9.
That'll give him 1. Second down and 9. Malik back to pass again. Throws deep down the middle. And this is caught! Sam McCone breaks.
There is a flag on the play.
Penalty marker down. Holding against the Vikings. So the 64-yard pass play goes for naught. So the marker is down at the 31, and they'll mark it 10 back from there.
Holding against the Vikings.
So what was a second and 9 now goes back
Second and long.
second and 25, essentially. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Vikings 64-yard pass play wiped out by a penalty. They're going to try again. Malik looks, runs, and he's going to lose more yardage.
Malik gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Malik loses 2.
Third and
And
long.
now third down and 27. So third down and halfway to Janesville they need to get to the 45-yard line for the first down. Play fake. Malik had the ball batted, and it's going to be incomplete.
Pass is dropped out.
And a flag. We're going to get a personal foul here against the Vikings, it looks like. One of the offensive linemen personal foul against the Vikings.
Personal foul against
And
Stoughton.
against
And a personal foul against Monona Grove.
Monona Grove.
Offsetting penalties.
So fourth down. So 4th and 28, 10-10 to go here in the third. Thompson back at the 50-yard line to get the kick. And this is lifted high into the air. And it will take a big Viking bounce and go out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 45 yards on the kick and no return. 10 minutes even to play in the third quarter. And what was a 64-yard pass play for the Vikings to McCone got wiped out by the penalty, and then another backwards move, and so that drive ended up going nowhere. So now 1st and 10 for Monona Grove on their own 37-yard line. Ogden keeps it himself, directs traffic, has 10 across the 50, and he gets escorted out of bounds at the Viking 46-yard line.
$14 yards, that's good for Monona Grove.
A gain of 14. First down for Monona Grove at the 45-yard line. Ogden. And a whistle.
Ball start against
Ball
Monona
start.
Grove.
So instead of the 45, it'll be the 50-yard line as the line of scrimmage. And now 1st and 15.
1st and 15 from the 50.
Thompson with a head of steam, turns the corner, 45, and then gets run out of bounds at about the 41-yard line.
Escorted out of bounds by Kate Stilby. There is a flag in the play.
Penalty marker down. Holding
Against Monona
against the
Grove.
Silver Eagles. So the options here are going to take the result of the play or move them 10 yards back from the spot of the foul. And it looks like they'll take the second option. So the end result is going to be essentially a 2-yard penalty. Now it's 1st and 17.
1st and 17.
Handoff to Thompson. Thompson met in the backfield. He gets slung down.
Thompson on the loss. Gavin Miller on the stop. Loss of 4 on the play. second and 19.
Loss of 4. Now second and 19 from the 41. Play fake to Thompson, looks, throws, and that's intercepted!
Marcus pass is intercepted. Sam McCone.
Sam McCone on the interception for the Vikings.
First and 10, Stoughton from the 35.
Second turnover of the night for the Silver Eagles. And the Vikings will get it back now with 9 minutes and a second to play here in the third quarter, trailing by 21. First and 10 from the 35. Option coming this way. And the toss goes to Shipper, who turns the corner, runs up the near sideline, has one man to beat, cuts back inside, and he's going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. 60-yard run. That gives him 271 yards on the ground tonight. So he's got Brady Shipper, 271. There's an injured player down on the near sideline. Vikings will have it first and goal. Silver Eagle player is down. Looks like just a cramp. They're stretching his leg out. 8:48 to play in the third quarter. Vikings trailing 41-20. And now they will have it first and goal from the 5-yard line after that nifty 60-yard run. There's a look at the sideline here on this near side. Wind has picked up a little bit. The rain has stopped for the moment. And with 8:48 left here in the third quarter, the Vikings knocking on the doorstep. Check on the weather at the moment. We've got 64 degrees and a southeast wind at about 15 miles an hour with gusts. First and goal for the Vikings.
First and goal from the 5.
Bronze Geisler was the injured Silver Eagle player. He's being helped off to the far sideline. Now, they wind the clock, 8:48 and running. First and goal for the Vikings from the 5. The snap is low. Shipper, they fake it inside. They go to the outside. Shipper cannot get around the corner, and he's going to lose 4 yards.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Loss of 3 on the play, and that puts him back to 268, and it's second and goal from the 9-yard line.
Second and goal from the 9.
Second down and goal for the Vikings. Malik has it, Shipper with it, right up the middle, inside the 5, or right to the 5, and now it's going to be third and goal. Third down and goal from the 5-yard line.
Third goal from the 5.
7:45 to play. Malik in the backfield. Handoff, Shipper. Shipper into the end zone for a touchdown. And it is now 41-26. remaining here in the third. McCone to try the extra point. Penalty flag down.
There's a flag against Monona Grove.
Lined up in the neutral zone or offside, something along those lines. And now the Vikings are going to decide to go for two as they move the ball to the 1.5-yard line. So they're going to go, it's either going to be 41-26 or 28 in a minute.
For two.
Viking students looking to get the Viking players wound up, and the two-point conversion is good.
To break the two-point conversion.
41-28. Take a look at the Shipper touchdown from a moment ago on the UPS Store replay. Right off the right side into the end zone, and that is the latest touchdown. (41-28), 7:28 to play in the third. Sam McCone to kick the football away for the Vikings.
Jackson Thompson and George James Recker are team from Monona Grove.
Jackson Thompson and Jordan Jenks Recker back deep to receive. McCone readies to kick the football away to the Silver Eagles. 7:28 left, and it's a little bumble in the middle. And it's an onside kick covered by 45, Dante McConley for the Silver Eagles. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for Monona Grove at their own 45-yard line. So try and catch them off guard. And the flip side of that is if you don't get the ball, you give up pretty decent field position to a virtually unstoppable offense. So 1st and 10 for the Silver Eagles on their own 45-yard line. 7:27 to go in the third quarter. Ogden, hand to Thompson right up the middle. Thompson across the 50, and he is down at the 46-yard line, a gain of 9.
Nick Waldorf on the stop. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8. Thompson again across the 45, down to about the 43-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That's good for
And
Monona
that'll
Grove,
be
first down.
pickup of 3. Gain down to the 44. That's where the line of scrimmage is now. Ogden readies. Thompson again. This time he gets whacked in the backfield, loses yardage. Gavin Miller among others on the stop for the Vikings. It will be a loss of 2.
Second and 12.
Second down and 12 now. 6.5 minutes to play in the third. Kind of almost a wing formation now for behind Ogden. Gerlach and Thompson both in the backfield with him. Now Thompson in motion out to the far side. They'll swing it out that way. And Thompson jumps inside, and he will be down just short of the first down. He'll be down at the 36-yard line. So that's a gain of 10.
Play. Third and 2.
Now third down and 2. Thompson's got it.
Thompson on the carry.
Now the Monona Grove coach is upset with the officials. So a 3-yard gain.
He got 2 of the play. That's good for Monona Grove. First down.
5.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Monona Grove on the march, trying to answer the Vikings' most recent touchdown. 41-28 our score. And now we've got a false start against the Silver Eagles. Third penalty of the half. So they'll move it back from a 1st and 10 to a 1st and 15. Back to the 38-yard line. Gerlach and Ogden in an offset backfield behind, or essentially alongside, and that's not Ogden. This is going to be out to this near side. Jenks Recker has it, and he is down short of the 20.
Ogden's pass complete to Jordan Jenks Recker.
And that pass good for 13.
Gain of 13, it'll be 2nd and 3.
4:40 to go.
Jackson Thompson on the carry.
Thompson on the carry. Lost a yard.
Drew Passold on the stop.
Now third and 3.
Third and 3.
Ogden looking over to his sideline, hands up. 4:14 to go. Third quarter, Vikings defense desperately needing a stop here. Thompson in motion. Throw going that way, and it's short. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
So 4th down and 3 now.
4th and 3.
Fourth down and 3 for the Silver Eagles. 4:02 to go. Ogden looking, bouncing, no pressure. Now throws this way, and it is incomplete. And it's a turnover on downs.
Intended for Jackson Thompson. Ball turns over on down. 1st and 10, Stoughton.
Well, 3:55 remaining in the third quarter. Vikings trailing by 13 at 41-28. Now we'll see what they can do here. 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. And Malik looking to throw deep down the field, and that's way overthrown. Intended for Sam McCone, and it's 2nd and 10.
Peyton Spalding on the coverage.
Second and 10 from the 26-yard line. 3:49 to play in the third quarter. Two receivers out to the far side. Joey Lapine out to this near side. Malik has it. Quick throw, far side. Catch made. And that's Shipper, and he's going to get buried. Or Hutcherson, beg your pardon. That pass goes for a 2-yard loss.
Third and 12.
Now 3rd down and 12. 3:23, 22, and 21 to play here in the 3rd. Vikings need a big play here, try and get a first down, keep the drive going, and hang on to any momentum they have. 3rd and 12. Silver Eagles show blitz. Here they come. Malik steps out of traffic, now throws. It is incomplete.
Malik pass is incomplete. Intended for Chase Kotlowski.
Kotlowski, the intended receiver, and that'll set up a 4th down play. So 4th and 12, 3 minutes to go. Vikings will have to punt. Jackson Thompson back deep to receive, standing inside his own 40-yard line. Caden Spildy to punt the football away. Again, 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Feels like 4th quarter. We've been here a long time. The 4th and 12 play. And we've got a whistle stopping play, false start against the Vikings. So 4th and 12 becomes 4th and 17. Not that that really matters. The big part here is they move the ball back to the 21-yard line now. And Jackson Thompson moves up on the other end to about the 41. Snap back, it's low, he bobbled it, and he picks it up, gets it off, and this will take another sideways hop, and it'll be out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. They'll mark it out at the 40-yard line. So a 40-yard kick on what could have been a disaster turns into not too bad. And so the Silver Eagles will have it now, 1st and 10 on their own 40. .252 to go. 1st and 10 for the Silver Eagles on their own 40-yard line. Ogden to pass, throws over the middle, catch made.
Pass is complete to Gerlach.
Gerlach with the catch, a 6-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 5.
Mark the ball down just across the 45, a gain of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up, 2.5 minutes to play. They've got the lights on their phones over across the way. Here's Ogden into Viking territory. He gets dropped at the 44-yard line. That'll be a gain of 10, and it'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 Monona Grove.
So MG with a 1st down at the 44-yard line. Clock runs now with 2:17, 16, and 15 to play in quarter number 3. Ogden walks up, barks plays out to his offensive line, gets the snap, a little bit high. Here's Thompson, and he's down to the 40.
Jackson Thompson on the carry.
And maybe the 39-yard line, which would be a gain of about 5.
Gavin Miller on the stop.
Yep, gain of 5. Approaching a minute and a half left here in the 3rd.
2nd and 5.
Second down and 5 from the 39-yard line. Snap back. And this is Thompson up the middle, breaking free. Thompson breaks another tackle inside the 20, inside the 10, and he is down at the 6-yard line. A gain of 33, and it'll be 1st and goal. First and goal for the Silver Eagles. 110, 109, 108 to go. And a timeout. Officials timeout. Bringing in a drive football apparently. Clock stopped at a minute to go. Now they wind it again. 59, 58, 57 seconds left. First and goal from the 6 for the Silver Eagles. Thompson, nope, Ogden keeps it himself, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Ogden from 6.
Ogden on the keeper. Touchdown, Monona Grove.
And that extends the lead back out now. It's 47 to 28 with the extra point pending. Horstmeyer on to, let's see, before we say that, I don't think they're going to go for 2 here to try and get it back on the 7s. So a 2 would get it to 49 to 28, so that'd be 3 touchdowns, 3 extra points. And the snap. Ogden's going to keep it himself coming this way, turns the corner, and he is in for the 2-point conversion.
Alex Ogden on the keeper. With 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
So 47 seconds left here in the third. The teams have traded touchdowns and 2-point conversions, so we're back to a 21-point difference at the 47-second mark of the third quarter. It was 41 to 20 at the half. Now it is 49 to 28. Student section over on Monona Grove side dancing. The Viking fans over here on this side, they're also jamming away. 47 seconds to play in the third quarter. And the new score, Silver Eagles 49 and the Vikings 28. Tell you what, the breeze has picked up pretty significantly too. Ball gets knocked off the tee. Horstmeyer puts a boot into it, and this will be carried into the end zone. And so a touchback, and the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line with 47 seconds to play in the third. A reminder for you, can find us online and social media as well. Our TV channel is 981, and you can find us WSTO.tv. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/WSTOTV, Twitter at WSTOTV, and we are now streaming in high definition. 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 20-yard line, 47 seconds to play here in the third. Malik has it, play fake to Shipper. He's going to launch it down the far sideline, and it's just out of the reach of McCone. 41 seconds left. And McCone comes up hobbling. Can't put a whole lot of weight on his left leg as he comes over to the near sideline. So 2nd and 10 now from the 20-yard line. And Shipper's got it. Shipper with running room, spins out of a tackle. He'll get taken down from behind at the 50-yard line, and that'll be a 30-yard run. That'll put Brady over 300 yards tonight. We've got him at 3:07. 34 seconds left. 1st and 10 Vikings at the 50-yard line. And Malik hands it to Shipper. We'll try it again. Same result. And he's got 10 more. He's down to the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 11. 20 seconds remaining, and there's an injured Monona Grove player who's got his leg up in the air, and they're going to stretch him out. So back-to-back long runs, Shipper with a 30-yard run and now an 11. That gives him 3:18 on the evening. And it is 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 39-yard line. Franz Geisler is the injured player. Again, he was being stretched out earlier, and now he walks off under his own power this time. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Vikings have it 1st and 10 on the MG 39-yard line. They wind the clock. 19, 18, 17 seconds to play here in the third. Malik has it. Shipper's got it now on the run. And Shipper breaks through. And off he goes for a touchdown. 39 yards this time. And another Shipper touchdown. Seven seconds left here in the third, and it's now 49 to 34, so 15 the difference. McCone on to try the extra point to get it down to a 14-point difference. 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. And high snap. The kick is on its way, and it's good. And with 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter, the new score, Monona Grove 49, the Vikings 35. And we'll take a look at the replay on the UPS Store replay as Brady Shipper has another touchdown. Just waits for the blockers, bus free, nobody touches him, and he's off to the races yet again. to 35. Shipper has touchdowns of 80, 40, 17, 5, and now 39. And the Vikings will kick off yet again.
Waukee 62, Baraboo nothing.
So 7 seconds left. Without question, the Vikings certainly have the offensive firepower to hang. They just need to get a couple of stops on the Monona Grove defense, or the Monona Grove offense, I should say, and try and cut down. It's been a 2 or 3 touchdown difference here since the middle of the second quarter. And the ball falls off the tee. Seven seconds left, third quarter. And McCone takes about 7 steps and gets ready. It was an onside kick before, gets through the first line, and it'll be out of bounds at the 28-yard line. First and 10 Silver Eagles at the 28-yard line with 7 seconds left here in the third quarter.
First and 10 from the 27.
We still have a full quarter to play yet, plus 7 seconds. I would guess a run here will end the quarter, and then we still have another full quarter to go as we get to almost 9:30. So first and 10 now for the Silver Eagles at the 28-yard line. And the handoff, nope, Ogden keeps it himself, and he's down at the 31 or 32-yard line, a gain of 4, and that is the end of the third quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, your
So
score,
we've reached the end of the third quarter with our score, the Silver Eagles 49 and the Vikings 35. We head to the fourth on WSTO TV. By my count right now, Brady Shipper has 28 carries on the evening for 357 yards. And we head to the fourth quarter. It is second down and 6 for the Silver Eagles on their own 31-yard line, 32-yard line. Thompson with the run, and he will get a couple.
Thompson on the carry. Dylan Bennett on the stop.
Dylan Bennett with the tackle for the Vikings. Third down and 3 now as we are just underway here, third quarter. From Collins Field in Stoughton, James Weingard with you, WSTO TV and WSTO.tv. 30 seconds gone in the fourth. Third down and 4 for the Silver Eagles. They need to get to the 43-ish yard line for the first down. Throw far side, and the catch is made, bobbled. But it will be Jenks Recker for the first down. And they'll mark him out at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 by Monona Grove.
Yards on that last play. First and 10 from the 45. 11:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Low snap. Ogden still has it. Throws deep downfield. Has a receiver, and that's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Intended receiver was Lucas Gerlach. Incomplete. And it's second and 10. In this half, Ogden has, let's see, 1, 2, 3. He's 4 out of 8 for 42 yards and has thrown an interception. Second and 10 from the 45, 11:01 to go in the fourth. High snap this time. Ogden, quick throw far side, all by himself over there, first down, and stays inbounds to the 40, a gain of 15.
First and 10 Monona Grove.
First and 10 from the 40. 10:50 to go. Play fake again. Ogden shakes a tackle and gets buried after a 2-yard gain.
Ogden on the keeper. Nick Waldorf on the stop. Gain of 3 on the play.
Ogden will get credit for 3. 10-16 left, and it's 2nd down and 7. Ogden, bust free, and he will be very close to a first down. He's at the 34-yard line, and it will be a first down. That's a gain of 7.
Gain of 8. First and 10, Monona Grove.
They wind the clock as we approach 10 minutes to go. Silver Eagles with the ball, leading 49-35, and we are just under 10 minutes left. Thirty-yard line, and Ogden to pass, and that is caught. Oh, no, it isn't either. Oh, almost on the deflection. So it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10 now from the 30. 9:36 left.
Second and 10.
After tonight, the Vikings will be on the road next week at Fort Atkinson. That'll be the last regular season game of the year. Second and 10 now from the 35. Hand off to Thompson. Thompson gets knocked down at the 26-yard line, so that'll be a gain of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6 now as we hit 9:20 to play. Third down and 6. Vikings really need a stop here. 9:05, 9:04, 9:03 to go. Ogden readies, has it, and the handoff. Thompson, he will be right at the 25-yard line, and they will, let's see, the down marker on the far side is right on the 25, and they put the ball down. Well, we're going to get a measurement. Based on where they place the ball, I'm going to guess that it's going to be a first down. And we will see as they stretch out the chains. First down.
First down on the Grove.
8:53 left in the 4th. And now 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 20. High snap. Ogden keeps it, rolls out near side, and turns the corner down to the 15-yard line. And maybe the 10-yard line.
Watch the byline to stop.
So Thompson for 9, and it will be
2nd and 1.
2nd down and 1 from just outside the 10-yard line. 8:10 to go. Ogden has it. Quick throw far side, and that's incomplete. Intended receiver that time again was Jordan Jenks Recker, and it's now 3rd down. Just under 8 minutes left. Now 3rd down and a yard to go from the 10-yard line. 7:59 to play. Snap back. Thompson right into the gut. And it'll be good for a first down. It'll be down to the 7. That'll be a pickup of 3.
And Crumble on the side.
So the clock stopped while they moved the yard marker over there, and or the down marker. Now first and goal from the 7-yard line. 7:49, 48, 47 to go.
First and goal from the 9.
First down and goal for Monona Grove. And Happ on the motion. Ogden breaks off of a jersey tackle. Now heads back the other way, breaks another one, and he stumbles and he will lose yardage back to about the 15-yard line. It's a loss of 7. Second and goal from the 15.
Ogden's taken out behind the line.
So they move it down to backwards to the 15-yard line. 7 minutes to go. Second and goal from the 15. Ogden. And there's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Offside against the Vikings. Boy, an inopportune time for that. So what was a second and goal from the 15, now it's going to be second and goal from the 10. Six and a half minutes left. Second down and goal from the 10-yard line. Silver Eagles have it. Ogden, play fake, looks, lobs, near side corner, caught for a touchdown.
Ogden's pass is complete. Touchdown, Monona Grove.
Lucas Gerlach on the reception.
Lucas Gerlach on the reception.
6:15 left in the fourth. And Horstmeyer on to try the extra point. The extra point kick is good. And with 6:15 left, it's now 56-35. So Gerlach has his second touchdown reception of the night. That one coming with 10 from 10 yards. Extra point good, and we're now 56-35. So we've had no field goals tonight. We've had one kickoff return for a touchdown. Otherwise, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Our 12th touchdown of the night combined between the two teams. And it's now 56-35, Monona Grove. 6:15 remaining. Horstmeyer kicks off, and this will be through the end zone yet again. And so it will be 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 20-yard line. 6:15 to play in the contest.
1st and 10, Stoughton for the 20.
Brady Shipper again with 357 yards on the ground on 28 carries. But more importantly, the Vikings trail by 21. I'm sure he'd take 20 yards on the ground all told. And Brady's got it. He's in big trouble back inside the 10, and down he goes at the 12-yard line, a loss of 8. Under 6 minutes to play. Actually, they're going to mark him down at the 13, so a loss of 7. So that'll put Brady at 350 yards for the night. 5:45 to go. Second down and 17. Malik has it, looking to throw, launches it deep down this near sideline, has a receiver, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. The ball was seen out of bounds. Joey Lapine, or Koslowski, beg your pardon, was the intended receiver. And it is third down.
Jalen Ostrowski on the coverage.
Jonathan Malik is only 2 of 6 for a total of 9 yards here in the second half. 5:29 remaining. It is third down and 17 from the 13-yard line. Malik gets the snap, play fake, throws out to this near sideline, shakes a couple of tackles, still in.
Malik's pass is complete to Joey Lapine.
And Joey Lapine with the catch. They'll move the ball up to the 24-yard line. So
4th and 7.
a gain of 11 on the throw. Vikings are going to go for it. No, they're not. They're going to punt. Cade Spildy to kick the football away. Nobody back for Monona Grove, thinking this may be a little trickeration here. So Spildy to probably kick, and that sails over his head into the end zone. This is going to be kicked out of there, and it'll be fielded at the 20-yard line and down inside the 10. Oh, my. So Monona Grove will have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. The punt went for, I think, about -7. And the ball was nowhere close to Spildy. It was way over his head. .5:10 to go. And the Silver Eagles will have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. Snap back. Thompson up the middle for a touchdown from 8 yards out. And that bumps the score up to now 62-35 with the extra point pending.
Horsemeyer just got the extra point.
5:06 is the time here, and extra point coming. And that's good.
With 5:06 left. Monona Grove 63, Stoughton 35.
So now 63-35. .506 remaining in the fourth quarter. Again, 63-30. There's a look at the scoreboard with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left. 63-35, 98 points scored between the two. Horstmeyer to kick the football away here. Again, just over 5 minutes remaining. Horstmeyer approaches, and the reverse end over ender this time will be fielded at the 9-yard line. And a little stutter step, spin move down at the 30-yard line, so a 21-yard return.
First and 10, Stoughton from the 30.
That was Weston Byler on the return for the Vikings. 4:58 to play. Vikings down by 28. And Shipper with the run, and he gets maybe a yard, couple. They will give him 2. So Shipper, 3:52 now is what I have him at. 4:37, 36, and 35 to play in the fourth. Second down and 8. Shipper again off the right side up to the 35-yard line. A pickup of about 3. 3:55 now. I've had to get my abacus and my calculator and take my shoes off, start counting numbers on my toes. This has been miserable with this wind and rain here tonight. Now we're under 4 minutes to go. 3 minutes, or 3, let's try this again. Third down and 5 from the 35. And the snap back, Shipper, nope, play fake, throw over the middle, catch made. Max Fernholtz has it up at the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 14 and a first down for the Vikings.
First and 10, Stoughton.
Well, put them at the 50, so give them 1 more yard. 3:41 and counting. First and 10 for the Vikings at the 50-yard line. Snap back, Shipper's got it, delays, spins his way for a couple, and gain of 2, second down and 8 coming up here with 3:17, 16, and 15. Here in the late stages of the game, let me pass along good luck and best wishes to the seniors, both on the football team and the cheerleaders, the manager. And Stoughton, of course, lost a legend earlier this week with the passing of Vern Pieper, the old wrestling coach, and a big loss in our community, but they will honor him this weekend. And so, you know, we pass along our best wishes to his family. Shipper again. Two and a half minutes left. This will be our last game of football this year. Had our last soccer game coverage on Monday night. Now our final football game, American football game. Option going out to the far side. Malik keeps it himself. Gets across the 45 down to about the 43, which would be a pickup of 5.
We have 5 on the play.
2 minutes left. So our next
4th and 4.
major sports that we'll be back with you for will be hockey coming up at the end of November. Basketball will be starting up pretty soon. So 4th down and 3 with 100 seconds to go. Shipper will get the first down and a little bit.
That's good for a first down.
7 more for him. And that will put him at 364 by my numbers. Vikings call time. So 1:28 to play, 63-35. And should also pass along special thanks to our crew for doing a fine job tonight under less than ideal conditions. Looks like we may only have one camera down on the field now. Seth is down there, and then we've got our camera upstairs. Derek producing and directing out in the truck, as always. Thank you for your service this season. And through thick and thin, we want to pass along, of course, our deep thanks to you for watching, both online and on TV. Thanks to Adam and the folks at Spectrum for helping us clear up some signal difficulties this week to help us bring you coverage of high school football here from Collins Field. 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 37. Snap back, Chipper's got it. It's not Chipper.
Quinn Arnott on the carry. Lots of one.
Quinn Arnott was the runner.
Second and 11.
And we are down to a minute to go. Less than a minute to play now here in the 4th quarter. Malik is still the quarterback. Arnott with the run again. And Arnott gets knocked down after a gain of about a yard or so. 35 seconds, 34, 33, and 32 to play. Gave him 2. So 3rd down and 9. And we are down to 19, 18, and 17 seconds to play. Vikings, I think, have to run one more play, probably take a knee. Actually, they don't. And it looks like they are going to just walk off, and that is that. Our final score here tonight, the Monona Grove Silver Eagles 63 and the Vikings 35. The Silver Eagles win another conference championship. Vikings fall to 7-1 overall, 5-1 in the conference. And And again, our final score here tonight, 63-35. Ashley, Seth, and Brandon on cameras, thank you very much. And that's going to do it for our coverage of high school football for this season. We will see you in a couple months for some basketball and hockey and other winter sports. Thanks so much for being with us. This has been a presentation of WSTO Sports in association with Stoughton High School. For more, go online, WSTO.tv. Thanks for being with us tonight from Collins Field. James Weingart, 63-35. Monona Grove wins the Badger South Conference against the Vikings. Good night from Stoughton. Play big. Throws deep downfield. The receiver has it. Caught at the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Looking, throwing deep down the middle. Into double coverage, and this will be caught.
What a catch!
De Benedetto will score on an 80-yard pass play.
Got the leg.
Oh, it's a fake, and McCone's going to head out to the far side of the field. Inside the 20, turns the corner, and he will score!
God, a little bit of LSU.
This broadcast of Stoughton High School Football is brought to you through generous support of these WSTO supporters. Stoughton Hospital, a proud supporter of WSTO programming. Stoughton Hospital is a 2010 Wisconsin Forward Award Master recipient, providing exceptional personalized service. Trusted care close to home. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency. Proven history of great customer service. Call to discuss a free insurance proposal and discover if he can save you money. Farmers Insurance, Mike Daniels Agency is conveniently located in downtown Stoughton at the intersection of Main Street and Water Street. The UPS Store of Stoughton. You can't do it all at once, but you can do it all in one place. 2364 Jackson Street, next to Papa Murphy's. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services, love and concern in action. The three things Crest values the most are service, service, and service. A proud supporter of WSTO programming. Inkworks of Stoughton, unique digital and offset solutions. Hanson Electronics of Stoughton, your local U.S. Cellular and Radio Shack dealer. Pizza Pit of Stoughton, a proud supporter of WSTO programming and the official pizza of WSTO staff.